being kept waiting.
Yeah, come on. What else is driving you crazy?
Europe's Gothic gift to Pine Valley. Boy, you had him pegged right.
Dimitri Merrick?
I wish I'd never heard his name.
Why? What on earth did Merrick do to you?
He's the most unscrupulous man I've ever met.
Adam, I think we're talking the pot and the kettle here.
Dimitri led me to believe he was on my side, that he was going to help me vote to oust Erica's CEO.
Oh, and who was going to replace her?
Dimitri. He and I were supposed to vote him in.
Very smooth, Adam.
Now, what does he do? He votes with Erica.
Well, you know what? That's, I think, the first positive thing that I had ever heard about the guy.
You're on Erica's side? What is it, Simone?
I don't know. I guess I just don't like to see anybody's company stolen out from underneath them. And I would say, since you're leading the charge, there must be some marital discord on the front.
No, don't be ridiculous.
I'm going to find out anyway, one way or the other.
All right. Erica's filing for divorce.
And you thought that you could stop her by threatening her future as the CEO?
It was a perfectly reasonable strategy.
You know, Adam, what you don't understand about women.
My knowledge of women is encyclopedic.
You are the same old Adam.
I'm trying to protect an investment. You misjudge and attack me.
Oh, I hurt your feelings?
Yes. I'm not the man that I was back then. I've changed.
You know, I'm just astounded that you would actually believe you could threaten Erica into staying married to you.
Suddenly you're Erica's champion?
No, never. But as fickle and as untrustworthy as Erica is, she has grit, all right? And it doesn't matter because the world would stop revolving before she's going to let anything or anyone push her around.
Women.
You say you've changed, Adam? Why don't you prove it?
How?
Let Erica go without a fight.
Okay. Fine. You're right, and I'm wrong, just like always. Odd that we both ended up alone. My order's ready.
Brooke English, isn't it?
Oh, have we met?
No.
Then,
Well, listen, if you're in the news field and you're alive, you're going to know the editor of Tempo.
oh, you're in the field. Oh.
Edmund Gray, USI.
Oh. Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to know.
Sure. Well, tell me, what's a Pulitzer Prize winner doing in Pine Valley?
I'm just covering a story. What else?
Yeah? You care to share it with me?
Share anything I can with you. I mean, I'm very impressed with your magazine.
Thank you.
Especially that profile on Dimitri Merrick. That was... I mean, the man's a writer's dream.
Oh, yes. Well, he's a very interesting man.
Well, he rescued a millionaire from a well and then fell in love with her. And then what about the resurrection of the first wife on the engagement party evening? I mean, that's interesting, all right.
I thought that corrupt politicians and drug lords were more your style.
Well, Gothic romance is everyone's style.
Well, Gothic is certainly the word for Mr. Merrick, I guess.
Yeah. There's a lot that you left out, isn't there?
Why would you say that?
Because there's always a lot more. We both know that.
Mr. Gray, exactly what is it that you want from me? I would say the most damaging information that I left out of the article was the fact that Dimitri's divorce from Angelique was never final.
You mean he would have married Natalie Chandler?
I think so.
As if his wife was just garbage.
He claimed he was getting a divorce from her, but
Why didn't you print that?
I agreed to tell you about the story. I don't have to justify why I wrote it the way I did.
All right, you're right.
Natalie's a friend of mine. I didn't really see the need to hurt her any more than she'd been hurt.
Well, I'm glad she's away from Eric, I'll tell you. He dumped his wife comatose halfway around the world like she was garbage.
You seem to be taking this rather personally.
No, I just don't like to see women pushed around, that's all. All right, call me old-fashioned.
I think I'll call you enlightened. How's that?
Call me objective, all right? I've known a lot of women my equal. Some even better.
Oh, really? Did you say that for publication?
Anytime.
I think I might like to hear more of your opinions on the subject.
That's fine with me.
Are you in town for a while?
Wow.
What's the story that you're working on? You never said.
The Will Cortland murder trial. I'm thinking about doing a book about it.
I think that would be good. I mean, I think you need somebody to get to the bottom of this.
So, what do you know?
About the case.
Uh-huh.
I know enough to believe that they're prosecuting the wrong person.
You don't think the Bodine kid did it?
I don't think he could have done it.
You sure? Well, then you must have a theory as who really did kill Will Cortland. Right? Well, it sounds like everybody in Pine Valley wanted Will Cortland 6 feet under.
Just everyone who knew him.
You knew him?
When I heard that he had raped Gloria Marsh and hustled Haley off to marry her for money, let's just say that I didn't wish him well.
It's a colorful case, I'll give you that. Maybe we can work on it together.
I might be able to help.
Great, I could use your help. If you don't mind playing source.
No, I don't mind. Oh, you know what? I have to relieve a babysitter. Why don't you come home with me? We could talk there.
You have a child, huh?
Oh, yeah, I have a son, a little boy, Jamie.
And your husband's not home tonight?
I don't have a husband.
That's wonderful. I mean, that's good. Unfortunately, I can't make it tonight. Do you give rain checks?
Yes.
Good. Then you'll see me soon. I'll call first. Thanks.
You're welcome. I have to run. Well, good night.
Good night, Brooke.
Who could work?
Hey, who could resist barging in here with good news?
Who could resist the urge to do any good news? What?
We think it's good news, don't we?
We sort of think it's thrilling and ecstatic news, but then, you know, maybe we're not thinking very clearly.
Tell me, or I'm just going to stand here and die in suspense?
No, you can't die, Brooke. Otherwise, who's going to be my best person?
Oh, no, she can't be your best person because she's going to be my person of
Your
honor.
person?
Absolutely.
No.
You did. Oh! You're going to do it! Yes! Oh! Congratulations! Oh! I know, we could have called you on the phone, but then we couldn't go.
Isn't it excited you?
Gee, it's so hard to tell. Listen, this man who I've known for a long time is one of the most wonderful and generous and kindest
Stop.
men I have ever known.
Don't start with
No,
that.
it's true.
No.
And Livia, really, you in a very short time have become one of my favorite people. I am ecstatic. I am. Did you just decide to do that?
Well, yesterday we wanted to tell Terrence first.
Did you tell him? Is he happy? He seems to be.
So it's unanimous.
Me engaged, huh? It's kind of crazy.
To me, it makes perfect sense.
I know, I feel so silly. I mean, I feel good silly, but I feel silly.
Well, you're just going to have to get used to the feeling, that's all.
Listen, I'm going to get some sparkling cider. Just let me take care of this.
Look, let me take care of that. I got to break the news to Jamie, don't I?
Wonderful.
Let me get the stuff. Well, you know, Halloween is going to be that real special holiday for me.
Halloween? Why? You mean you don't remember? Halloween was our first date. I mean, it was our sort of first date. I dropped the tracks off here, and he was babysitting.
I remember because I had no food in the refrigerator, and you cooked him dinner.
Yes, thanks goodness for that empty refrigerator.
I think it would have happened anyway. I think some things are meant to be.
Sometimes I think it was meant to be, and sometimes I think it's the luckiest thing that ever happened to anybody.
I remember feeling that way.
I've never felt this way. In love and happy. It's a totally new experience for me. You people give me hope that miracles still do happen. Actually, I had sort of a semi-wondrous experience myself recently. What happened? Well, I met a man. Hallelujah. Tell me all about him. Where's he from? I don't know. Has he been married before? I'm not sure. How old is he?
Well, what was I going to do? Ask to see his driver's license?
When did you graduate from college? Usually works just fine.
It did not come up.
He just seemed age appropriate. Well, what do you know about this Edmund person? Well, he smells vaguely like, lime. Lime. Not strong, but sort of just a nice citrus quality. So he smells good. What else? He's an excellent writer. Okay, that's something. He has wonderful blue eyes, and he has a very deep, resonant voice. I had you figured all wrong. Why? How so? Well, I just assumed you were the kind of woman who wouldn't even give a man her phone number unless she had his whole past life history and his behavior patterns. Oh, really? Well, have I disappointed you? I'm actually delighted that you're a big as fool as I am. Oh, come on. You're not a fool. Oh, you are not a fool. You are getting the catch of the century. Well, I'm a lucky fool. Well, luck is always a factor. Do you feel lucky? I feel like I would like the phone to ring. It'll ring, it'll ring. And when it does, you bring him to my house for dinner, and I'll use my interrogation skills to work him over. I'll let you know if he's good enough. Work him over? I'm just going to plumb the hidden facets of his personality. Very subtle. I don't think there are any hidden facets to Edmund's personality. That's what I like about him. He's an honest, straightforward guy.
The phone with Dixie a little while ago, and she just sounds great. I think this trip to Paris has been really good for her. She's getting past this whole ordeal with Will.
Well, I hope so.
I mean, she sounded, I don't know, for the first time in a long time, like carefree.
Really?
Yeah. She's excited about coming home and excited about the future. We owe a lot to you. Wanted to say thanks again.
No, I don't want any thanks, because I just always wanted peace and happiness as far as Dixie was concerned.
And she will be, thanks to you.
Listen, I don't want to rush you out. I have people out back, so,
Oh, well, say no more. Listen, have a great evening, and thanks.
I appreciate your coming by. And give my love to Dixie, will you?
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Was that who we were hoping for?
Who were you hoping for?
I'll tell you later.
Well, that's not fair.
Sure it is. Listen, speaking of fair, tell me about what's happening with Brian's case. I mean, I don't mean anything confidential, but what are his chances of getting off?
They're pretty good.
Yeah?
How good is pretty good?
Well, Jack has a very good case. Sure, Brian had motivation, but so did a handful of other people, and none of them had airtight alibis either.
In other words, reasonable doubt.
Exactly. Arlene, Adam, Haley, even Trevor. Well, they all are suspects in the case, and I frankly wish we had some other possibilities.
No, I mean, obviously, the more people who could have done it, the stronger the argument for reasonable doubt.
I wish we could just forget about reasonable doubt and find the killer.